Final reveal. Okay, the time is finally here. It is the last day of 75 hard, and it's going to end with a bang. So one of my friends invited me out to a Kickstarter event. He's part of a running startup, and I don't really know what it's about, but it's going to be a run around Central Park. So heading to that at 10:30. It's currently 9:41. So I'll head for that a bit early, get my 5 Mile Friday in, final 5 Mile Friday. And then after that, I'll probably head back, get changed, go get my epic lift in, get my 2 workouts done for the day. And then I'll head to the Pier 45, and read my book, get my final 10 pages out of the way. And yeah, so I'm just going to take you along for my last day of my 75 hard. And unfortunately, I'm not going to bring the Osmo for the run part because it's way too bulky. And these lenses that I got for it, they fall off really easily. And I kind of want to, I don't want to think about that during my run, especially my final run. So iPhone it is, kind of how I've been doing for that. But then I'll definitely take the Osmo along for the lifts in the gym. But yeah, I actually might take my big camera today. I'll set that on the charger, and I might take that, which would be fun. I am very nervous for this run because I know for a fact that my buddy Jack, he's a lot faster than I am. So I am wearing, I'll show you. I'm wearing my super shoes right now. These I only wear on speed days. I save them for special occasions. That's why they're so white. And it's just indicative of how scared I am. But it's also 5 Mile Friday, so it should be my fastest run yet. But leg day, I did do 2 leg days in a row. So it wasn't quite perfectly planned out, but my shin's killing me. But excuses, I kind of just got to go for it, So let's go for it. People constantly ask me, Mitchell, what's your stack? What are you using? Well, for sometimes when I go on runs, I use G1M Sport. Good pre-workout with carbohydrates, electrolytes, energy, and focus. Whatever that means, focus. And then creatine monohydrate. That's the full extent of my stack. I'm too scared to do anything else because I want to compete in actual events and I don't want to cheat. So I don't cheat. And I feel like cheating is immoral. So I don't do anything like peptides or anything, but I've been really considering MT2 just because I want to tan. I'm ginger. I can't tan. I'd like to tan in the summertime, but that'd be the only reason. Okay, I'm here, but no one else is here, except for Jack. What's up? Jack! Made it! How's it going?
We're mostly CBS startup founders. We're going to talk a little bit about the companies, what we're up to. I brought some stuff to demo, but again, before everyone else gets up here, I just want to say thanks again. It's a cool Friday, so we got great weather too. So things according kind of to who you are. But Pauline and I organized this event today. We really appreciate everybody coming out. We're going to have a run group. She's going to be leading the run group and then a walk group.
So, here we go. What's the app that we got?
It's called Run With Me. It's an app. It's kind of like a mix between Particle, but for running. I made it because I love running with myself. This makes it easier to coordinate runs with people.
Cool. And then how do you think of it? Like, how long ago?
I have always had this problem where if I want to run with people, I have to text so many different people, and the run never gets out of the group chat. And I came to CBS, started organizing runs through the run club, and that was super difficult too. So that's kind of how the idea was born.
Well, cool. How long has it been going on?
I launched it a couple weeks ago on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All
it's
right.
pretty new. You should get on it.
It's called what again?
Run With Me.
Run With Me.
Very literal. Exactly the purpose it's serving for me.
Awesome. Well, sounds good. Thank you. We're on a run. Right now we are 3.5 miles in, Central Park Run. Feeling pretty good. Whew. All right, see ya.
Type of shoe insole movement platform that uses pressurized air. So fantastic packaging. We've got a lot of work to do. Like I said, we're still early, but this thing it looks simple, but it's very advanced. This, and then it's just gonna pop back into shape. And the reason that I want to do demos today is because you just like feeling it, squeezing it, doesn't get the point across. So every time you take a step on the ground, all the energy that you put in, according to Newton's third law, comes back into the body. So I've noticed that, like, I was running, I think I told you earlier, I was running the Brooklyn Half last year, and I bought a pair of Alpha Flies, and I was gonna run the race in the Alpha Flies, but for one, the carbon plate gave my foot a lot of issues, so I ended up running the race, the Brooklyn Half, and PRing it in these shoes with, it was another model, it was the 5, Saucony Endorphin 5s with our numatix insoles in them.
Seriously?
And PR'd it, yeah, 128. The more pressure that we put in these things, it can, I hate to say that it can turn like any shoe into a Nike Alpha Fly.
I mean, that's fine.
What these feel like.
Well, that's incredible, because that is technically not a carbon plate, and I know that. Well, I know that aren't double carbon plates banned in races?
The next, what was it, the Nike Next Percentage shoe got banned.
Yeah, because it had 2, but this technically, so you could,
Dude, if we get these things banned,
have 2. That'd be pretty good marketing.
I'm happy. If we get them banned, I'd be happy. Cool. So these are just heavy steel balls. And then this is, so what this does is it simulates what every time you take a step, right? There's energy that hits your foot and hits the ground. So I'm gonna pull out, obviously I'm wearing my pneumatics underneath, but I wanna show you, this is what's typically shipped in a shoe, right? Not great. And I'm actually gonna do it with the ones that are in my insole, or like the ones that I'm wearing. This has, again, 700 miles on it. Pardon the, I know they don't look great, right? But what this is it's going to stimulate every time you take a step the energy that either gets rebounded or absorbed depending on how high the ball comes up and how many bounces you get out of it. So, you ready? Okay. So that was the regular insole, and then here's ours.
That's epic.
Right? So I'm going to try to get it stable.
Boom. I think.
It's winning.
Okay, now let's go back. Yeah.
It's interesting, yeah.
It is interesting how, like,
Yeah.
Final 5 Mile Friday done. I have to say I'm feeling pretty good. Crazy to think that it's all over. Weather's getting better, so no excuse to stop, but it's one chapter done. So to keep the momentum up, the ball is now rolling. So other thoughts, I feel fast, feel good. Definitely have improved a lot over the past 75 days. So I was talking that whole run at around 8:40 pace. Feeling good. 5 miles. So, perfect. That's it. Central Park. Absolutely gorgeous. What's up, my broski? How we doing? So, got back from the run. About to get a lift in. I'm not gonna lie, laid in bed for about an hour. And now my chair's turning. It was really fun meeting everybody. Bunch of entrepreneurs in that group. And it was really cool because they were all like Columbia students, and I wasn't even close to being smart enough to ever get into Columbia. So it was cool seeing them all really pursue their projects in like a smart way. And they're all like, and they were all fitness focused products, which was really cool. So I got a few of their numbers. I got signed up for, like, there's a group, like one of them started an app that made it really easy to basically do run clubs, which is a good idea because I want to start a run club, a book club run club. And other one started an insole for a shoe. He already has products. He has revisions on his products. His name was Paul. Super nice guy. Him and Jack, the guy who invited me, they actually run ultramarathons, which is crazy. Like, I know Jack got close to doing a 100-miler. He got like 70 miles in, which is like insane. And I think Paul might have done the full 100 miles. But yeah, really cool group of people. So that was a lot of fun, and it'd be fun to do another run with them, because I feel like harnessing that energy, that entrepreneurship energy, is what I want to do. You know, I want to be an entrepreneur also. So you gotta start pushing the rope, you know, and especially with these people who are very busy, but they're self-made individuals, that would be a pretty good group of people to surround yourself with, because you are who you hang out with the most, right? So, yeah, I think I might reach out more, which is an improvement. Like, it's a very difficult thing for me to do, to reach out. I'm not normally like that. I'm very much an introvert. So, but this is the time of improvement. Last day of 75 hard, gonna rip my chest day, get some core exercises in, get my final progress photos, and then call it good. All right. Final day, 75 hard. I'm all done. Sure enough, it's chest day, baby. Chest day, best day. Let's go. Stretching. Haven't done that a lot, but don't want to get hurt on the last day. That would kind of suck. So opening up the chest, and then rounding out the shoulders. This is a trick I learned in high school with a javelin. Throwing jab, this is how we stretched. And I use it with my clients too. Pretty good trick. Gets everything opened up. If you want to make it harder, bring your hands closer together. All right. You already know chest flies are one of my favorite exercises, especially in the beginning. Opening up the chest, getting everything stretched out, and prepping you for a great rest of your chest day. So we'll start here. Let's do 15 reps. Elbows deep, and getting a good stretch in the middle of her chest, and up the top. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Got my watch. That sucks. And let's flex afterwards. I think getting a good flex afterwards is really important, because we were talking about this before. You're training the muscle fibers to activate, right? When you call upon them. And so if you want to flex outside of doing a lift, it's important to practice that. Like, so it doesn't have to be under muscle load. So get a good pose. I think Arnold used to pose, like just practice posing in between his sets. I think I remember that from pumping iron. Do I think I can do 75 each arm? No. Am I willing to try today? Yeah, why not? The gym is the place where you practice failure. It's okay to attempt something and fail at it. It's not okay to never attempt something. All right, set number 3 out of 4. Super heavy set, 75 each side. So we can hit it. Goal is 8 reps. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ow. Good. Oh, that hurt. Okay. So that means one more set left. I gotta make it a light set this time. 20 reps. We'll do the opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Done. So we're hitting core early today, just because we're supposed to. 50-50 split. We're gonna do both today. Hopefully my pants won't slip this time. 20 reps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. One more set left. Ah, fuck. I'm tired. 10. Whew, 10 more. 4, 5, don't stop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15. Done. Whew. Felt good. So, 4 sets of 12. Drop set. Pushing through the elbows and through the shoulders. So not just a push, but extend. Don't come back to it. 2. Let's go. 5. Definitely not getting 12. 6. 7. Nope. 8. 9. My shoulders are messed up. 12. 15. 13. 14. 15. That was too heavy. There's some imbalance going on in my shoulders that I don't know. It's like, I know they look different during the set, which is odd. Oh, too heavy. Too heavy. So that means let's just step down. 70 to 40. Perfect 40% decrease. So, last time I showed you my dad's system of doing chest press. We would just do 2 to 3 heavy sets. Now I'm going to show you my system of doing a heavy chest press, which is start light, work your way up, go back down. It's almost exactly how I did squats, but for chest. So, with that being said, 10 reps, and a nice and light weight, just to feel the muscle activation. Get everything going the right way. Good. And then we'll up the weight and go into our 5 reps. All right, set number 2, 225, 5 reps. Nice and smooth. Good. All right, 275. Haven't done this in a while. Goal, 5 reps. See if we can do it. today. All right, I gotta hit 2 more. Gotta hit 2 more. Do 1 at a time. I don't think I got 1 more. I don't want to die today. All right, final set, load it up on the bar. It's just 135. Rep it out as many as you can get. And you're done. 5 sets. Simple, lopsided triangle. But I like it. Bench press is my favorite. Good. Okay. So, trying to end the recording here. My favorite chest exercise. I guess second favorite. Dips machine. So let's start heavy. Let's do an epic superset. Drop set, I mean. So 280 to 175 to 70. Four, 3, 6, 7, 8, about 9. No. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that again. That was kind of a sucky superset. 7, 7, 20. It's too much. I'm gonna get like a 12, 20. All right, so 160 to 100. Lord. I'm happy with that. That feels good. All right, for the final act, the final workout of the 75 hard, leg raises, reset to 20. Classic, classic. And good for your hip flexors. 1, 2. All right, let's get it over with. Suffer now or suffer later? I choose now. 1, 20. Done. Woo. And that is the last workout of the 75 hard. Final day of the 75 hard. And we're done. This is it. It's been a journey. It's been awesome. I felt like definitely made progress in my life, which is good. Like for sure. Let's do it. Final reveal. Make sure everything comes off smoothly. Doesn't matter if the headphone falls off. All right. So, what are we working with here? How's core feel? Core feels pretty good. Chest. Actually, let's get a good chest pump. Let's get a few push-ups. Okay. Chest is re-pumped up. Oh yeah, feeling lean, feeling mean. It's been a journey. I'm glad I did it. I want to continue it. I definitely don't want to let up at all. That being said, tomorrow I will definitely have a beer or two. That's it. And then I'm going to keep up the workouts. I think I'm going to keep up 2-a-days. They've been awesome. And it feels weird being done. It's like when we started this, it was middle of winter, freezing cold, snowstorms. Now it's sunny outside, feeling good. It's been a journey. I've accomplished my lifelong dream of getting a six-pack. It's always been a goal of mine. Getting a good, nice filled-in chest. And like I said, I showed ChatGPT a photo years, or not, what feels like years, 75 days ago, saying, hey, how would I look if I lost, 5% body fat and gained 5% muscle? And I think I look almost exactly how that photo envisioned. I just wish I could flex and still have abs. It's still a problem. When I flex, no abs. Don't flex abs. I don't know what that's all about. But back's looking good. Definitely one of my weakest features, that and my traps and my legs. I guess other than core, everything else is weak. But yeah, I think this is a great base to build off of. This has provided a good foundation, and I could build from this and make this even better. Make it bigger, stronger, faster. Everything. I now have the habits. I just need to build upon them. Like I created them, they're ingrained, or yeah, I'd say they're pretty ingrained. And now I just need to build upon that and not let up. That's been one of the biggest lessons, is if you let anything slip, it's really easy to let it slip again. So you can't let it slip once. But yeah, feeling good. All right, take my final photos.